Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to say
Kala Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Haradash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Salutations to the elect, pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy to the sincere aquas that listen. We're the Hebrew Israelites, and we come in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which is ruled by Esau, which is the so-called white man, biblical nationality meaning Esau, Edom. And we're prophesying to Israel, which make up of you Negroes, Latinos, North American Indians, so-called. And we're preaching to the elect, judgment for the whole world and the other nations, but we're preaching for salvation to the elect. You want to get that, Daniels?
Yeah. So today basically we're going to go into power, okay? Because more than ever, this is our Lord's time. More than ever, it's very important. Okay? There's no words that can really match it, and you know, when we go to the scriptures, that's how we get comforted. That's how the Lord comforts us and match the time that we're living in. I think it's, no.
211 or 511?
No, 211. I need 211 first, right? This is going to basically explain what we're talking about. You'll see it. Go ahead, brother.
Daniel chapter 2, verse 11. And it is a rare thing that the king requireth, and there is none other that can show it before the king, except the gods, whose dwelling is not with flesh.
All right. Okay. Lots of stuff there. So that's a prophecy over 2,500 years ago. Okay. That a king by the name of Nebuchadnezzar. Now it says it's a rare thing that they're going to come and request. It's a rare thing that Doug Ford or a low-end politician will come up here and ask a question because they have a problem in this world, right? We know what that problem is that's staring in our face, right? We know what it is, right? So this is a rare thing, all right? And it says of that rare thing, okay, for them to come up and ask questions or to solve a problem, right? It says, what does it say after that rare thing? Read.
Okay, it says a rare thing that the king requireth, and there's none other that can show it before the king, except the gods whose dwelling is not with flesh.
All right, that's Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's who it's talking about. That's who we serve, right? So we're making the same statement like our prophets did, like the apostles and elders did. Okay, every truth that comes out of the scriptures, right, it's revealed by our power that's not dwelling in flesh, right, but dwelling in the spirit. Okay, so it is a rare thing for these people to come up here, okay? And the important ones, the ones that we see that's coming up, that's because the Lord sent them actually. It's like how the Lord's dealing with Nebuchadnezzar. Okay, so the revelation is to honor Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who you can't see. We have a visible king, King David. We have the apostles. We have the elders. We're visible, but we're led by the invisible power. Right? So when people walk by and they come up here, they got to take their shoes off. Don't move. If we tell you to stay right there, you stay right there. Don't move, because you might get killed. Right? By the invisible power. Hey, listen, I've seen it thousands of times. People walk by and trip. They scoff and look and they fall down and trip. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord Yahweh power will do nothing, but he reveals his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
All right, so that's what we're going into, right? But we're going to show, or the Lord's going to show us. He always does anyway. He always does, right? Not on our own time, but you know what we're going to talk about is prophecy. You got stuff? 5:11 now. So go to the next, the book of Daniel, 5:11.
This is Daniel chapter 5, verse 11. There is a man in thy kingdom in whom is the spirit of the holy gods.
All right, straight, right? You can get precepts in, but that's what's going on here. And that's what we're proclaiming, right? He's a prophet, right? The prophet of Yahweh, Daniel. That's the man that is talking about. And these men that's represented here were likewise, we believe by faith that we're living that same spirit. Continue, brother.
And in the days of thy father's light and understanding and wisdom, like the wisdom of the gods.
What? Like the wisdom of the gods. So you have gods with flesh, right? So you have gods with flesh, right? But it's to acknowledge the gods that's not with flesh. Yahweh Bar Shem Yahushai. They're in their superpower form. Go ahead, brother.
Was found in him, who King Nebuchadnezzar, thy father, the king. I say, thy father made master of the magicians, astrologers, Chaldeans, and soothsayers.
Where are they? Where are the Chaldeans? Where are they? How come they're not coming up and try to solve the crisis that they have with the Maxine's and so forth like that? It's telling you that it's all lies. That's what it's saying. Because they can't solve their problem. They can't solve it. Right? And what they're offering you is lies. It's sorcery. It's wickedness. Right? So the solution is right here with the men of the Lord, so the apostles and elders on down. Right? And all those prophets that are hidden. Continue, brother.
Verse 12. For as much as an excellent spirit and knowledge and understanding, interpreting of dreams, and showing of hard sentences, and dissolving of doubts, were found in the same Daniel, whom the king named Belteshazzar.
Right.
Now let Daniel be called, and he will show the interpretation. Verse 13. Then was Daniel brought in before the king, and the king spake and said unto Daniel.
Hey, the king today is Esau, the wicked king Esau. Let's not make any mistake here. That's who it's pointing to in this time. That's the king now. That's the wicked king. Okay?
Which art of the children of the captivity of Judah, whom the king, my father, brought out of Jewry. I have heard of thee, that the spirits of the gods is in thee.
All right, so understand that's Nebuchadnezzar, the Lord using him in the spirit to testify, right? Because it's a rare thing for him to come and request this. And Esau is not doing that yet. Hey, but Esau's time's coming when he's going to request it. Right? Just as they're about to fill his belly. Continue, brother.
And that light and understanding and excellent wisdom is found in thee.
Hey, what's the light? 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 Okay, read it again for them to hear. Listen carefully.
This is Daniel chapter 5, verse 14. I have heard of thee, that the spirit of the gods is in thee, and that light and understanding and excellent wisdom is found in thee.
Spirit of understanding.
That's what makes us, that's what makes you shine. In the ancient days, the kings seek out the seers, what we call seers, prophets, for revelations, because even though they were kings and had all the status and riches, power, they still couldn't break down the scripture. They still needed, unless other than David, the king and the prophet, when he's king of the heathens, didn't he understand the scriptures? Right? So a prophet or a seer was very valuable.
He said, he said the spirit of the gods. So we are the gods. Right? Psalm 82:6 says, I have said ye are gods, but you die like men. So we have the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and we're speaking and proclaiming to who's here. It's mainly for who was listened, it's mainly for the elect. Hopefully we're off that stock. Understand?
Yeah, that's why it's a rare thing. It's a rare thing because it's only the gods, but it's about the gods who are not dwelling in flesh. right? That if you can see that light, if you can see that light through the scriptures, that's shining upon the men, right? And in your experience, right? It's a rare thing. Well, what I mean, it's a rare thing for people. They can't really see it
And the word gods,
unless the Most High make them see that little chat answer. Go ahead.
the word gods is not a big G or a small G, as we judges, right? So we're judging, right?
Yes.
Because we've been given that authority to judge. And you're not judging and doing. If we're up here judging and doing wickedness, most are gonna deal with us. But say, hey man, say you got a smooth faith, I'm doing it, I'm going out. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm gonna get jacked up because we're not hypocrites here. Everybody here, they're talking about what they don't do, and they're telling you what you shouldn't do, and we as well. We're still under that law as well.
And we're able to judge because we have understanding. Because many people judge in the society, you see it all day. And some people judge that shouldn't be judging, they have no authority, but they have no understanding. You can't judge without understanding.
You agree, Ma?
Yeah, they're void of judgment. Yeah, go ahead.
Know this?
No, hold on. Yeah. So, yeah, he's going to go to Psalms 139, right? Yeah, we'll talk about, yeah, he's going to go there. Yeah, hold on.
This is Psalms 139, verse 1. O Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off.
Hey, did he come and talk to you? Did the Father come and talk to you? Did he come and show himself? Or did Yahushai come and show himself? No, did he actually come and show himself?
Actually in the flesh?
Read. Okay.
All right.
Read it again. No, that was just like a retort back to the script. Go ahead, read.
Psalms 139, verse 1. O Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thou hast searched me and known me. Thou knowest my downsitting and mine uprising. Thou understandest my thought afar off. Thou compassest my path and my lying down, and art acquainted with all my ways. For there is not a word in my tongue, but lo, O Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thou knowest it altogether. Thou hast beset me behind and before, and laid thine hand upon me.
All right. Hey, you could have. Some people, if they're watching at home, they don't get it. We're gonna get into it, but they say, hey, we could be sitting at home reading these scriptures. Hey, but you don't do it. All right. But it's talking about the invisible power working in us, right? And that's all you know. Because I made a video one time. This guy said he died and went to heaven and he saw Yahweh. I know it's a lie. If you see him, you'll cease to exist. You can't see him in this form. That was the whole point. So this is how you're going to see him, right? He may give you a dream or vision with some, but you won't see him. You'll cease to exist. Read.
Verse 6.
Verse 6.
Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto it. Keep going.
No,
Yeah,
hold that there. What you got?
I was just going to say real quick on that, because at the same time, it's when you meditate on the law and the scriptures, you actually start to understand how, like this week I was meditating on how all our righteous acts are as filthy rags. So what he just read, if you could read that again real quick.
Alright, so it says
1 and 2.
it's Psalms 139, verse 6. Such knowledge is too high, wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain unto
So
it.
it's just through mercy that the Most High chose us to understand His Word. And that's something good to meditate on once in a while, right?
That's verse 6.
Yeah, you got precept?
No, I got a precept.
Yeah, bring the precept first. Hold that.
Okay, this is Matthew 13 and 34. All these things spake Yahushua unto the multitude in parables, and without a parable spake he not unto them, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter things which have been kept secret from the foundations of the world.
Okay, what the secret has been kept? The secret has been kept. Huh? That were originally.
Yes.
It's a huge secret.
You got
Okay?
it? 6.
It says, go back to Psalms 83. It says, did craft a council against the hidden ones. So back when we read that back in the day, we thought it's true that it was the hidden ones. Just read past it. Look at my hidden ones. Where are the hidden ones?
Mystery revealed. We found out that Esau is really 3/5 of a human, right? Because he's controlled by the cerebellum, the dura or door, the lower door. This is front door. He comes through the back door. He's a homosexual.
Yep.
That's a wicked brother. That's a wicked brother. Hey, but that's how you're made. Right? We got Genesis. Hold that for me. Can you get me Genesis? Hold that and get me Genesis 41 and 39.
I got something for him too.
I'll get Genesis. I'll get Genesis.
Got it?
Genesis what?
Yeah. Okay.
Genesis, we want to
41 and 39. Right?
Genesis 41 and 39, it says, and Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as Yahweh has showed all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. Thou shalt be over my house, according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than thou. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt.
All right. So that's, it's funny, as you can clearly see there. So the spirit is on Pharaoh to acknowledge that. This is another rare thing, right? Esau is that new Pharaoh today, right? He comprised of all of the systems that the Lord used, the men of the Lord, starting with the prophets on down, to take down. But at the end of time, he's all of those things, right? And it says it's a rare thing. And he's going to acknowledge that when he's about to fill his belly. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And then the world is going to recognize